Good morning. Today is Tuesday, the 4th of March, and just behind me is Nanai Soi, and just check out the weather, absolutely glorious again. Today we're going to take a look at a soi called Nanairoumjai, if I've pronounced that right, which just runs off the main Nanai Soi, and I think you're going to enjoy this soi because there is an absolute wealth of accommodation down here, from hotels to just rooms. So if you want to stay in Patong, then this is going to be a great area to stay in. So let's get into the video. Now I must admit I haven't been down this soi before, so this is new to me as much as it is to you. Unless of course you visited and stayed in this area, then please do drop a comment in the section down below. But just walking from the bike up to Nanai Soi, I can't believe how much accommodation there is here. There's a hotel there, and I have called into one of the hotels on my walk up to the start of the soi, and they have quoted me for tonight a double room 800 baht. So a reasonable price considering we are in high season. I didn't have a look at the room because the lady that runs the hotel wasn't there, only a staff. But I thought I'd get a price to give you a sort of ballpark figure. So very reasonable. And there is a lot of rooms. As you can see, there is buildings everywhere around here. So a very good soi if you're looking at staying in Patong. You're not too far away from the beach here. I would say 15-20 minutes walking. Another nice hotel there. There we go. Doesn't look like there's anybody behind reception, or else I'd go in and ask. But a great place. There's coffee places, loads and loads of restaurants along here, convenience stores, everything you could need. A few minutes from Nanai Soi and not too far away from Ratchatit Soi. So really quite a good spot here in Patong if you're looking at staying, whether you've been before or not. As I've said, if you have stayed in this area, I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for all the comments on the video that we touched on about Russian tourists. I can see a lot of negativity as regards these tourists in the way they treat people. From what I'm picking up, they seem to have a little bit of the wrong attitude when visiting countries outside of their own. Now, of course, if you are a Russian and you're watching the channel, then I would love to hear your feedback. As I've said before, my contacts with the Russian people, and we do have, me and my wife, contact fairly regular with Russians because of course the bike hire business that we own, we do have Russian clients. Another restaurant over there. Great facilities on this soi. Didn't really know much about this soi until today. And I'll be honest, totally honest with you, all my contact with the Russian clientele has been positive. In fact, better than my own fellow Brits. I've had more problems with Brits than I have with Russians. But listening to people that are commenting, people that I've spoken to out and about, it seems the other way around. Another breakfast place there. So much choice here, I can't believe it. Let's just have a quick gander at the menu, see if we can see any prices. I don't know whether you can make that out, but that's 99 baht. So 99 baht, 69 baht there, 99. It's a bit faded, the menu, but it'll give you an idea. 169 there. Swaddy Cap, good morning. Nice little restaurant there. I don't know whether you can see that. Nice little place to go and have lunch or dinner. But I would like to get both sides of the story, not just one side of it. So if you are Russian, then please comment on the videos. Tell me what your feelings are and whether you think that some Russians aren't particularly great, and whether you're positive towards the type of people, because it seems from the comments that I'm reading and the feedback that I'm getting, is the problem is the way Russian visitors are treating the Thai people. There's been many comments about they're not being spoken to correctly, lack of tipping. Again, tipping, I personally believe tipping should be discretional, because obviously if you have a really good meal and the services have been excellent, then of course, why not give a tip? But you can get into the scenario where you give a tip and you're not that over impressed with the service or the food or whatever it is. And if that's the case, then I don't believe you should leave a tip, because I think that tip reflects the opinion of you, how your meal was. But I know sometimes people don't leave tips when tips are warranted, and vice versa. So I think it's discretional. A lot of people ask about tipping, and I always say it's discretional. If you want to, let me just, I'm going to try and get the current rate if I can. So the US dollar is 33, Australian 20, 42 for the pound. What else can we look at? We've got the krona here. I haven't seen that before. Norwegian krona, 2.15. Again for the Swedish krona as well. The Swiss franc, 37. And Hong Kong dollar, 4.2. So I'll give you an idea. Now there is a few small sois that run off this main soi. They're actually dead ends. They don't go anywhere. So they're part of this soi. But if you notice the signs in front, there is an awful lot of accommodation down there. So again, this is going to be a great place to come and check out. If you're looking for somewhere, whether it just be short term or long term, I mean, a lot of these places, you're going to be able to rent on a monthly basis. So if you're looking at staying over here for any length of time, then these are the sort of places where you're going to find good deals. Now the hotel that I asked at is just down here. I will show it you as we go past. I went in and asked 800 baht a night for a double room. I didn't think that was too bad at all, considering we're in Patong. Again, I didn't go in and have a look at the room because unfortunately the owner wasn't there. She'd gone out, and she'd asked somebody to watch the hotel for her. I don't think it's her staff, it's just somebody she knows, because she seemed a little bit clueless when it came to any questions that I was asking her. Look at that weather. Whoa, blue skies everywhere. Fantastic. Another one of those little sois. So we've got another guest house down there. Again, monthly rentals. Few cafes, as I mentioned. The food here looks delicious. Absolutely delicious. This is the hotel that I went in and asked. So for tonight, a room is going to cost you 800 baht, and that is the outside of it. Okay, it's not the Ritz, but then again, you're not paying the Ritz prices either. I think for 800 baht, depending on how the room looks, it doesn't look too bad at all. As you can see, Nat's with me today because, of course, Tuesday is her day off. Just look at the food. Look at this food. I mean, doesn't that look good? Oh, looks delicious, that does. Good choice as well. Lots of dishes. Whoa, nice. Another large hotel just on the corner of the soi here. Plenty of washing, laundry facilities. So you haven't really got to go outside of the soi for your basic amenities. They're all here. Coffee place there, cafe. Only small, but looks nice. More hotels, guest accommodation. So not a long soi by any means, but a very facility packed soi. And of course you are right in the heart of Patong, you're a couple of minutes away from the OTOP area, which I'm sure you've heard me talk about before, which is a fantastic area. So if you've got families, young children or younger children, the OTOP might be a little bit more suitable than Bangla Road in the evening time. Of course, Bangla Road, better for adults really than children at night. In the daytime it's fine, but at night time I would say OTOP is your better bet if you've got families. So let me know what you thought to this Soi, but I personally think this is going to be a great Soi. If you're considering staying in Patong and you don't want to be in the main areas, maybe get a bit better price on rooms and accommodation, then I think this is definitely a good Soi to take a look along. If you're staying here long term, they've got plenty of apartments, so you're going to be able to get something for monthly quite easy along here, or rooms. There's plenty of restaurants. Nice little Italian place that I saw actually walking up. I meant to stop on the way down, forgot all about it, but that looks a really good little place as well. Nice cute place from the outside, and I hope you've enjoyed today's video, and if you have, then please give me the thumbs up. Love to hear your comments down below. Don't forget, if you haven't already subscribed, then consider subscribing, and remember, you're getting weather updates more accurate than the weather apps, that's for sure, every day. So that's it for this video, and I will catch you on the next one.